Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, the Halloween event is here, and you can get special coupons to help you with the Halloween event. Huawei App Gallery have put on 4 coupons for this Halloween event that you can claim and get money off your in-game purchases. There is 4 coupons to choose from. If you want, you can claim them all and use them all. You can get up to 30% off for this Halloween event. All you need to do is download Huawei App Gallery. Make sure that you set your country to UK, Ireland, and then you will be eligible for this offer. It is very, very easy. Head over to Huawei App Gallery, download What Blitz through Huawei App Gallery, and then come to this page here and you can then claim the coupons. Make sure before you claim each coupon, or before you claim the coupons, make sure that you read the terms and conditions. It is as easy as that. Easy money off your purchases. Anything in any bundles in the game, in What Blitz, you're able to get this this coupon off. Of course, you need to, the first coupon here, you can see you get 25p off if you spend a minimum of 69p. And the top one there, £16.50, you spend £16.50 and you will get £3 off that purchase. So it is definitely worth doing if you're looking at buying something this Halloween. It is definitely worth using Huawei App Gallery. If you need any help or assistance, head over to Huawei App Gallery's Discord server and there will be someone there to help. Now back to today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel, and today's video we are going to have a look at the new event tank, the Pharaoh, or sorry, the Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh is, I mean, it's one of these tanks, you know. It kind of looks like the Vulcan in a way, but to be honest, it is better than the Vulcan. It is better than the Vulcan. However, it's not as good as I'd hoped. I mean, it's okay. It plays absolutely fine, but I thought, you know, it was going to be another Smasher, another Annihilator, another Lycan, anything like something like that. After all, it is a Halloween tank, and Wargaming have a habit of bringing in OP Halloween tanks, but this is balanced. It's got good armor profile, and it can do the job. So the stats of the tank, the turret is 195 millimeters thick, and the hull is 126, but of course effective you can get that to a lot more. So the DPM 1963 on the DPM. It is a auto loader. It has 3 shells, and the magazine reload is 17.9 seconds, so basically 18 seconds on the magazine reload. The shell reload is 2.5 seconds, and of course, as I've said, you have 3 shells in your magazine. Penetration 194 on your standard AP and 249 on your APCR. Now it is an auto loader, so I am running this with calibrated shells. So I think 249, I mean, against tier 8s, yeah, you might struggle with some tanks, but against tier 6s and tier 7s, that should be enough to get through most. And the HE is 70. You've got a 250 alpha gun, don't forget, so that is 750 magazine burst that you can do in just around 5 seconds. So not bad at all. 210 on your APCR and 330 on your HE. Aim time is 3.4, and the dispersion is not great at 0.371. In fact, the dispersion does kind of suck a little bit. It has 7 degrees of gun depression, and it goes 38 kilometers per hour. So it is, after all, it is a free tank. And to be honest, I like what Wargaming are currently doing, or doing now. I think they've kind of, hopefully anyway, I think they've kind of learned their lesson. I think they have learnt their lesson. You know, we had the Dracula, the Hellsin, the Annihilator, the Smasher, and we just all thought, you know, I think Halloween is just the time of the year for overpowered tanks, but Wargaming have, I think, put a stop to that. You know, they're bringing in good tanks that can play well, that is kind of fun to play, but they're not OP by any shot. They are not overpowered, but they can still perform really, really well. So is the event worth it? Of course, any Halloween event is worth it. Any free tank that you're able to get is worth it. And of course, this Halloween, just like most Halloweens, you're going to have the chance to get 2 tanks. One is the tier 5, which we are going to look at in a separate video. So the 17.3 second reload, you do have to, again, bear in mind, same with all auto loaders, just to have that backup, just to have that protection, the cover when you are on that reload. And of course, make sure you penetrate, because this game here, I mean, I've lost a lot of shots. I missed a lot of shots, and when you miss shots when you are driving a tank with not the highest DPM, of course it lowers the DPM even more so. So just pay attention, aim, because the aim time isn't that bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not that bad. But the gun dispersion is very poor. It is very poor, which I've had a few shots now. I thought, you know what, that could have hit. I think we might have a couple here, but to be honest, I think these shots are more my fault. There's one shot into the FV4 201. We're going to aim, and you can see that's, you know, that was me. That was all my fault. But the second one, that wasn't so much my fault, and you can just see it went to the right a bit. So yeah, the dispersion isn't the best, but you just take your time. Just take your time and aim, and you should be okay. And that there was a beautiful blind shot from our Tankenstein. So yeah, I mean, it's the land of the Halloween in this game. You've got the, look at that, 2 Tankensteins on each team. We've got 2 Tankensteins on this team, 2 on the enemy team. So yeah, people would think that the Tankenstein's for sale. Like, who would have thought it, eh? A tank that you've not seen in the battlefield for many, many months. All of a sudden, there's 4 in the same game. So you can see this game, we've bounced 580. We haven't bounced a lot, but of course, if we wouldn't have bounced that, we would be dead. So you can it can still do its job. And you can see some of these rolls there, 277. That's not a bad roll at all. So yeah, just pay attention, aim your shots, and you should be okay. But don't think you're going to get a tank that is overpowered. Of course, you should be able to get this tank for free, and on top of it, might be a lot harder to get than the tier 5 tank, but you know, it's a free tank. So even if it was a poor tank, I would still be happy, because it's a free tank. We all love free tanks in this game. Everybody loves a free tank. So we're just going to finish off with this game. We are actually losing at the moment, but no problem, we are still full hit points. We haven't really bounced anything. We've only bounced 1 shot, but to be honest, we haven't we pretty much flanked around this game to get behind the enemy. That is one thing, even against tier 7s. I mean, the J Panther here does have kind of good armor, but you can see we still need to switch to the Pramo to penetrate this guy. But even when we switch to the Pramo, I mean, you can see 186, we just got a 220. So yeah, it's a hit and miss on how the roll was going to be. Now I'm going to ignore the J Panther for now, and because I really want to go for the Annihilator, just to bring him down to a magazine. And that is what I really wanted to do, because he's a dangerous target, and if he's on 800 hit points, he can definitely clear our Smasher there, and he could probably clear the Hellcat as well. So my main goal there, I'm not bothered about the J Panther. He was a 1 shot. I had 1 shell left, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to take this against the Annihilator, because at least now he is a magazine shot. So I'd sort of planned that out a little bit, just to help me out if I needed it, if my guys do die. But you can see 2 kills here. Here comes the Annihilator. Luckily, he is going to go for me, which leaves the Smasher there to attack him. But I am able to get the first shot, this second shot, and the Smasher is going to get that kill. And that is that's about it. So it is a free tank, so enjoy. Hope you get it. I hope you get the tier 5. The tier 5 one, I think you just have to win a few games and you will be able to get the tank. So today, that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With